a bounce after the sweep of this low, but we are completely red, guys. Everything is red here. Even on the cycle, it's still red. Probably get a bounce here after the sweep of this low. So on the 4 hour, we have pulled back. We have sold off on the 4 hour and pulled back. All right, after coming into this high. This was my markup yesterday. We took that long. We crushed it, right? We broke that 4 hour low. So now this is a pullback. ES made all-time highs, so I don't know. We'll have to see if this plays the game to come back up. To continue short, he's got to sell off, right? We're going to have to pull back, find more sellers. If that doesn't work, it may continue to break out. Or break back to the downside for internal volume. So that internal volume would look like that on a scale, right? So they'll start taking profit somewhere down in here. But we'll see on the sell side. We'll pop this joker back over here. But yeah, as of right now, we're making lower lows and lower highs. Whether or not how long that lasts, I'm not sure. We'll find out here soon, though. Good morning. I'm going to log into my first set of accounts this morning. Doing it now. Let me see what I have on the copy side here. Give me 1 second. Everything's copied here. All right. Everything is on. All right. Miss Ann's not here, so I will find. Should be above us. There she is. 2950. I think that was from yesterday, right? It's still sitting up there. No. They got it to 30,000. $2,950. Guys, that's POC, right? That's point of control. We'll see what this does. So we're not too far away from having a market that is back in the back to zero, right, on the contracts anyways. Delta is 198 negative, 200 negative, so we're almost back to a balanced market, which makes it probably going to be choppy right here to open, so let's not get chopped up. Let's go ahead and take a look at this from a trader's perspective. If you remember, these indicators are available to you. You have a sell here that would have won. You have a buy here that would have won. You had a buy here that would have got stopped out. This sell here, you would have not got stopped out. You had another sell here. You would have got this money. 3 of them there. That would have lost. This would have won. Right? If you're trading this morning. Remember, you only need a move like this to make money. You only need a move like this to make money. Let's go ahead and take a... Got kind of a counter trend line here to the downside. We're breaking down in the 340s here. There's a sweep of the low. This is usually a long for me. But we're coming into the open, so I imagine we can sweep the low a little lower, but they got all this liquidity sitting right here that they can easily push right back up in here before they slow down. We have broken this A structure here, right here. That would have been an ABC swing high. And we were making lower lows and lower highs, so it continued to go down. We are down in the value area low, so we'll see what happens here at the open, guys. Yeah, so the swing, this swing is here, okay? We're still not down. That's why I say still got a little bit more room to go. This morning we had unemployment claims this morning, right? Those numbers came out. It was the orange folder. 199 on 203,000. Non-farm productivity quarter 1.4% and 0.6%. Unit labor costs came in at 1.3 and they were averaging 2.2, so that made the dollar a little bit strong this morning. Tomorrow, Canadian dollar got news at 6 a.m. That's going to change the market a little bit on the dollar side, so that might give us a little bit of oomph. We're getting some buyers here, as expected, coming into the open. Where's it go? Yep, I'm about to tell you. So if this pulls back up, guys, this is where it's going to go. This is the algo. We may even come up higher, but that's the first leg that we can see the spike on the buyers buy up to. I really like the longs right here coming into the open. Let's see what it does. We have this resistance right here. If the market shift down, that would be great, right? If that yellow line shifted to the downside, we'd be great. But right now, we're underneath the 5. We're underneath the 15. So, continuation to the downside, more than likely. After we get this bounce, of course. Unless they invert it and they take it to the long side. I said I'd like to take this long. I just didn't take it. I think it's got a possible to sweep the lows again. Yep. Good morning. Sit tight. We're going to be profitable today. Oh, there's the market shift. Now we're going to trade below or above. Good morning, guys. Got one more 5-minute bar before the open. Here's a sweep down into that gray box. See if they can get to it. That will finish the outside swing. We'll be back in a balanced market. Here's a sweep of the low. The big question today, are you going to be a bull or are you going to be a bear? That's the big question. Are you going to be on the sell side or the buy side? So far, we're making lower lows, lower highs. Everything's selling. Until it's not anymore, right? So we have a gap to the downside with its opening, right? Because we closed up here. We closed up here yesterday. Where are you at? We closed up here yesterday, right here. We pulled back. We got that swing down now, right? Pull back again. Got another swing down. That's the second. There's the third swing down. We're in it now. Are we going to get one more leg to the downside, or are we going to reverse here? The good thing about us and our trading is it doesn't matter if it's going up or going down. Doesn't matter if it's in a pullback, extension, or sideways. We're going to make money. We got opportunities to take trades. We just don't want to get in where they're trapping the buyers or the sellers, right? Let's get it. Miss Charlotte, I sent you a message on Zoom here. All you got to do is click on your name on the chat. I tried to find you yesterday. I couldn't find you in school.
Okay, will do. I'll take a look.
All right. It's hard to believe that today is the 6th of the month already. Sweep of the low. Market's open, guys. Let's see what they do here. We get to that internal box up there at 29.40. I don't know what it does after that. So we still got this 4-hour rejection area down here. To 200 is kind of the line in the sand on the sell, right? So down here on this next fib level, this will be the line in the sand right here. Also the 4-hour support. So ideally we get down into here, and then we got to, the buyers got to, the bulls got to defend this area. So you may get a little doodah here where it goes back up right now for a nice little ride, and then it drops right back down. Or it can just come straight to the downside. You're going to get a sell signal here. Why did I short it? Because it's the bottom, guys. I don't want to short the bottom. Here it goes. I mean, you could take the short if you wanted. There was a sell signal here. I just didn't take it. Market shift shifted down. I mean, that was a good retest of the market shift, and boom. We got to ride down. Everybody that took that long, buy the dip, sell the rip. Doesn't always work, guys. Works a lot, but it doesn't work all the time. Sometimes you have to sell the lows. Sometimes you have to buy the highs. But we only do that when we have order flow that matches. And right now, well, order flow is starting to match now. We got 1,000 sellers in this candle. Right now, we got 1,000 sellers in this candle on the Delta. They are hammering this. They are hammering it. Now we have 1,200 here. Did the boss? Yeah, the boss gave you a signal too, right here. That's me, right? This is me calling it out. I just did not want to take the short. I just said if it was going to come down. We got this box down here, that possibility it can come to. I did not take this short or this one, right? They're two different indicators telling you the same story. I had another one even on the fair value gap. If you like fair value gaps, right, and you want to trade it. I have one here. It tells you there was a sell as well. That was a retest of the sell fair value gap, and it dropped down. In this area, it's fair value concepts. Guys, as a member, you have access to all these. Don't forget. Right. All right, let me move this back over here. There's a couple more there. Yeah, you got the order flow one here. It tells you what? Sell 2 right here. Sell. Boom. Look, it's even highlighted here telling you that the sellers are in the candle. I wanted 200. 240 is the top of the box, guys. They're buying them back now. This is what we expect. I'm going to take this long here. I'm in a little high, guys.
Order submitted. Order filled.
There we go. Got one. I got in a little late on that buy. I'm going to bring stop back up in profit because this can pull back down again for another ride up. It's going to take me out. It's too tight. But again, we're making lower lows, lower highs. We need to make a low, a higher high, and then a pullback for a lower low. So I'll get in on another area here if it gives it to me. All right, a quick $49 there. It's probably going to pop here. It is. It may not come back, guys. We're going to go up to 439. 439. We're going to hit this box up here. I probably should have stayed in that trade. There's a buy signal right there. I didn't stay in it. I need a pullback. Nice little pump up here. Damn it, man. I need a retest, guys. We need a retest. We need a pullback to get in. Unless you want a chance just buying it. We're coming back up to the 5-minute. 5-minute market shift. We're not quite at the 15. That's a nice pump right there, guys. Man, they're still buying it. There's no pullback here. No pullback as of yet. All right, starting a new 5-minute. But no, we're not. It's 2 minutes and 49 seconds. Let's see if we can get a pullback on this candle. Still pushing up. Buyers coming in. 280 buyers. Damn it, man. Anybody staying that long, guys? That was nice. I put my stop too tight. That would have been target right there for the day.
Yeah, that's okay.
Nice job, Daniel. All right, looking for a pullback here. Market shift is shifted up. Be careful here. We need to get a divergent move and trade above this. That's a 200-point straight-up move, guys. It looks like we're going to break out and get through that 450 area. Need a pullback here. Point of control still holding that 29,500. Oh, nope. It just shifted down to 4. So now we are balanced in the market right now. They can start buying this as a C phase. If it goes long, guys, this is where it goes. If it goes long, this is where it goes. This could be a pullback for a short, right? We've been making lower lows, lower highs. But if it wants to continue going, that's where it goes. If we got a pullback, this is where it pulls back to. Let's see if it can pull back into this box. Give us a C phase for a long. And it inverts this. If not, that's a C phase for a short. And we break that 4-hour support. So if so, this is what it looks like. This is the love of trading an algo, right? Trading the algo. This was one target. We're just going to move this target down to here. Got a buy signal here with a pullback. Got got 5 seconds left on that 5-minute bar. Let's see what we get. New 5-minute bar coming. I like this long back to the upside, guys. I'm going to try this long here.
Order submitted. Order failed.
Come on. All right, there we go. I'm in one runner. Let's see if we can get a breakout here. If this order flow buyers can continue going, we got them. Come on, baby. Let's go. I protected my trade a little too soon last time. Now I'm in the highs looking for a breakout. I was in the lows buying. Now I'm in the highs buying. Let's see if they can break up into this zone. I'm going to lock this out here. Stops in profit. Just give me a pump here. Give me a bid. Boom! Let's go. Can we get a turkey? Boom! Boom! All right, we're up into the A structure, guy. We may get a bounce back here. I'm taking this off. I'm off. I'm out. 185. I got slipped. Oh, no, I didn't. I got a bunch of counts in the 200, 220 range. Guys, that's how clean it was this morning, right? We waited. We were persistent. And look at this. Look at this. 172, 74, 200, 200, 200, 220, 185. I got slipped some money. But the theory, let's just round this out to $200 times 20 accounts. So $4,000 day. I'm not going to bark at that, right? Just cannot bark at that. Dan, I love you. I love you too. Nice. Nice. Miss Ann, are you green? Good morning, Miss Ann.
Yes, I'm green.
Nice. All right, guys. So, what was... I want to see the internal volume get broke. If it can't get broke, this is your internal volume right here. You guys see that nice V shape? Yes, we're breaking above these levels. We need to take out this structure and then retest this structure and make this support. If we can't do that, we're going to take a ride back to the downside and find another C phase to go long, or it's going to get adjusted and price is going to go short. Ideally, if we could break that internal volume, which you guys know that they trade options this way, at least I tell you this, right? So what they do is when they get down in that V shape, they take profits and they run price. They take the other side back up. So everybody's still holding in options with their stops and they react off of those stops. So now we should get a pop through here. Should get a pop through here. We're going to get a pop here, guys. What I don't like is the delta is only 229 contracts, but last buy candle was 581. We're at 281 now. We're half. I'm going to take a long here and give it a little bit of a whirl. Let's see if they can follow through. It may be a trap here. If I can get that 30 bucks, that puts me across the board 200. We're trading this buy signal. I'm in late on it. I'm in up here. This could pull back into it. It looks like we're trying to get bid here though. Boom! There's the bid. Can we get through the red dots? Guys, we got a target up here. I'm not trying to get that target. I'm just trying to get all my accounts into that $200 range. And there it is. 215. I'll take it. And that was only one contract trade. Booyah! Good morning. Good morning. We are green again. So again, if you go back and look at the indicator base, right? There's 14 indicators that you get in the Pro Series. There's 28 you get in the VIP, right? So you have the Pro Series. Somebody, and not everybody, but somebody are going to resonate with one or two of those indicators. and it's going to make you a profitable trader, or it should be if you follow the rules, right? I can't guarantee you that past profits don't guarantee future results, even though we're green every day. But if you go back and you look at the sells, did they go into profit? That's the question, right? Did they go into question? This buy did not, so you only lose that much money, right? You win here. That buy, right? This buy here pulls back, retest, goes long. So just an idea, right? This short here at the open would have made you money. This long here would have made you money. This long here is making you money now. These are just 1 and 2, and they're not the same indicator. They don't read the market the same. If you look, the buy sells are not in the same spot. Then if you bring the fair value concepts over, fair value concepts, there was a short here. This long wouldn't have worked. You'd have got stopped out. You would have went short. Right here on the buy side, you would have went long. If you took a short, you got into some money here, or you got stopped out, and this was a retest of the buy. I have the fair value areas turned off, but it would mark them so you know that, hey, that's not a sell you want to take. Unless you're retesting a sell fair value gap or fair value area. But I have the blocks turned off right now. So when you see these buys and sells, like this one pushed back and it retests that sell fair value area, is pushing down. You're not going to take that buy. But I go over this in the videos of how to use them. So then you got order flow, right? You got the TD candle tracker. These are order flows. So over here it's telling you you're going to sell here on this candle. And then right here we have another sell signal come in. Why? Because the highlighted candles are orders coming in through order flow. Now it's not 100%. There's no such thing as 100%. There's not. But what this does is it gives you a bird's eye view of saying, hey, I could take that, I'm going to make, it should go into profit. Hey, I'm going to take that, it should go into profit. And the profitabilities of it are pretty high, right? Now, not every candle is created equal. So if you look here, we got a sell signal, but this is based off of order flow. And when you see this and price comes back above this candle, you want to be out. Why? Because if it comes back below it, this is a sell trap. And they're going to run back up to find more sellers to sell it. So, I mean, again, there's videos that show you how to use them. There's a bunch of these guys. I'm not going to go over every single one of them. Let's see what we got. We got to pump up, man. I should have just stayed in this. I'd have been big green today. Big green on that last buy. $525 buyers in this candle. We have doubled the previous number, so therefore it's going to continue to be bid. We're going to take out yesterday's low. That's what that yellow line is. And the yellow lines, guys, that you see are TD levels. So they draw them for you. What a beautiful, beautiful pump here. Amazing, guys. We're going to take out that yellow line. What's the old saying? FYI. We're not going to come up here and not take out yesterday's high. There is a rejection area possibly here. But we are going to take it out. We are going to sweep into it. The liquidity is here. Dan, it's amazing how you draw boxes and price goes to them. Yeah, it is. Thank you. And you could be doing this too, right? Because we teach you how to do it. These boxes are nothing but an algo fib that I drew up that on the micro level, my fibs that we use, I should call them something else, but the fibs and the targets that we use, meaning this tool right here, right? It's not normal. This is not your normal fibs that you get. But anyways, these are algo fibs. So you're able to mark up your AB and get a CD swing. and you're able to determine where they're going to go and where it's going to happen. And it doesn't always work, but it works 90% of the time, and that's good enough for me. So we're going to my gray box here. This is the extended price. This is also C on a bigger time frame for a short if they want to do it. Market now is flipped into a bull side. So coming back and retesting the break would work for me, but we're not going to get it. It's just going to go straight up into this target. It wants that C on the sell side. And if it pumps from here to here without no pullback, that is dangerous. $10 before the close of the 4 hour. Don't forget, there should be some kind of rejection on the 4 hour time frame, so the next bar can open a little lower, push down, and then go up if it's going to do that. So this would be the 4 hour close, 4 hour open. And then it's going to push down to retest, get sellers in, and then go back up. If it wants to do it, that's what I would be looking for. You got some of the tech stocks are being bought. This is a hard area. Hard area. Market's very bullish. I would like to see some kind of pullback here. So you have two pullback lows here that you could see. You have this one. We only want to stay in this area. We don't want to break that area on a pullback. But it looks like they're being propped up here. My box is about to get hit. Absolutely. Every seller that's selling this, what is that? Yesterday's low, right? Yeah, yesterday's low. Every guy that's selling this is getting stopped out right now. So the idea you would want to see is some kind of pullback like this, and then another pullback into here again, but it doesn't break the high, or it wicks the high and closes, and then you get that little faster move to the downside. If you take the short, you're counter trend trading, but market's been making lower lows, lower highs, so this is a C phase. It could just puke from here. We don't want it to go sideways and pause here, because if it does, that means engineered liquidity is being made. We either go up or we pull back, do it again, and come down, right? We don't want that engineered liquidity to be made, because if so, that turns into a choppy, indecisive market. We like to swing highs and swing lows. 82% of the market is on the buy side. There's the wick on the top of the 4-hour bar that I was just talking to you about. Yep. Delta is strong, 800 contracts, but it does not matter. They can sell those back in a heartbeat. All right, so here's where everybody starts buying the contracts, right? Everybody starts buying. Oh, it pulled back good. I'm going to buy. They're going to start buying here. Price starts to go. People go panic and say, oh, I'm going to miss it. And they jump in too. And then what happens is it pulls back again, right? And you get this inside A, B, C swing back down to D. Sometimes they run it. Don't get me wrong. Sometimes they run it. They're squeezing the shorts now. Right now, they're squeezing the shorts. They're 1-to-1 right now. This needs to be 2-to-1 for it to break. This needs to be 2-to-1. Look at that. We're losing them again. I just told you what was going to happen, and it's happening. Why am I not shorting? Because I don't want to play the game. I'm at $200, and that's my goal. I want to make $200 to $400, $500 every day. I took the 2 trades that mattered to me, and I got stopped out in profit, and the other one hit my take profit. So that's my, that's my senses of taking the trade. Let's see if this runs down into my gray box here. Yeah, so on the micro side, that's an A, that's a B, that's a C. We should see a D swing here. If it wants to do it. It's going to take all the buyers out and wick these wicks out. If not, it gets bid and we go bull. You would think that they don't want to buy where everybody else is buying. They want to add here. But it looks like they're starting to try to buy. You still got 2 minutes and 30 seconds. We're back to 200 and 200. 290, 200, 200, 200, 200. But ideally, this sweeps those buyers. The only pattern in the market is this pattern. This is the only pattern that matters. That's it. Outside of that, market can't move without it. Whether you're trading micros or macros, it doesn't matter. The market cannot move without it. Market shift just shifted up. Pay attention, guys. Now, if we get a divergent move and they want to push price higher, they're going to push off this market shift. Right? So if we get above this yellow line, we can see the market get pumped up. But right now, it's telling you we're going to push back a little bit more. That's a wick. We're opening up with a hammer, possibly break on the hour time frame. Once again, this 5-minute time frame. These 2 numbers mean a lot to me right now. And those of you who have gone through order flow trading, you already know this needs to be times 2 to break. Not that it can't do it. There's a buy signal that came in. Are you a bull or bear here? Oh, there we go. 300. We're getting above it. 370. Can they do it? The buy signal saying these buyers right here are buying. Can they do it? We're not above the market shift line. So now we're back down to half. Back to 1-to-1. They're trying to buy it. $270, $291. We're 1-to-1 almost. 7 seconds. It might be the next 5-minute bar pushes. We closed higher. So this is going to pump up. Yep, there's our target. Swept the low, swept the high. Now it sells off. Let's see. Oh my gosh. That candle's got to close higher. Wow. Amazing. Amazing. Still not doubled. Sweep, reject, and here's your C phase again. This is still an ABC. A, B, C. Well, see here, right? This bar did not close. It did not take out the A structure. So we'll see if it can pull back into this box. It's very bullish. 1,100 contracts on the long side. Engineered liquidity, that's what this is. So you got a possibility of pushing price higher off of this low. But ideally, it pulls back one more time before it gets here. But if it doesn't, it doesn't. Choppy chop, guys. Engineered liquidity. Guys, we got NFP tomorrow. NFP tomorrow. After non-farm payroll, things will market and level out. We'll get back to really good trading. For us to, I mean, again, if you go off the indicators, sell, 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 buy. We made a little bit of money, but I'm just saying NFPs tomorrow. After non-farm payroll's done, the next 3 weeks of the market should balance out. It should be pretty good trading. If we can pull back here, bulls are still in control, but we're going to get some kind of pullback, and that's what I'm waiting for. I don't want to trade the counter trend trade, right? I'd rather walk away with $200 than no money. We're coming into my box. We're going to get it, guys. I'm not lying to you. I already told you that was an A, B, and we're holding C here. We should get down into this gray box. This starts the 39. This gets to 50. This comes back to the 618. Now they're going to get a little bounce off of this support. They're going to wick that support. 50% of this bar needs to hold. If you got a railroad bar, that'd be a candle to trade, probably. Ah, we didn't get one. Are you a bull or are you a bear? This got a chance to come back to 440. And it's also got a chance here that if it stays above this level, this 80 level, we can see the longs. This is engineered liquidity. And that's what they're putting in here. Engineered liquidity. What is engineered liquidity? It's buyers and sellers in the market that are retailers, not the banks, hedge funds. They're not involved in this right now. This is all retails creating this. There could be some market makers in here too, but creating a bull flag absolutely could. Right here, that's your bull flag. Yeah, it could. You're also creating a counter trend line to the downside here. So what's happening here, right? Every time, this is where trend lines are recreated. Every time you hit a trend line, you come down, you bounce off of one, you go to the next one. You bounce off of that one. And this is why people do them. And then people trade the breakouts of those trend lines as well. This one's working. Another sweep of the high. This is an inversion long. Yeah, you held your A, right? So this was an A, that's a B, that's a C, wanting to get down to here. This is an A, that's a B because it made a higher high, C, and now we're trying to go to D. So there was an inside swing here for a breakout. This probably continues up. I didn't trade it. I don't like this up here, guys. We're too high. The gap is right there. That has got to fill. The buy did work. The buy what? Oh, the buy signal. Yes, it did work. What are all the blue lines? All these blue lines are tops of previous bars that have sellers on them. From back there. What do we have? 123. You got 33, 28, and 20 iceberg orders sitting here. It's going to go higher, guys. Your next target is the overnight high here. The next target is engineered liquidity should get you to here. I cannot buy it, guys. I mean, there's another buy signal. Right? It's smarter than me. That's why I created it, right? It's telling me what to do. I listened to it down here because we were down here. We're up here now. Not that these won't work. You're in the trend. The profitability just goes down a little bit. After about the third buy, you start to see... Yeah, after your third buy or your third swing to the upside, every one of these is pulling back into a C phase for a long. So, look. That's a low. That's a high. Pull back. We have a buy. C. Pulls back. We have a buy. C. Pulls up. Pulls back. We have a buy. That's a C. We should get the extension and we should have buyers. If buyers are there, they're going to get it. Uh-huh. I should turn this into a bot. Yeah, I probably should. I don't even have the ORB on, but if you look at the ORB on the 5 minute, we're breaking out of the ORB probably. If I was to count out the 5 minute bars here. Right here, we broke and retested right there. So you have the option of the ORB as well in there, guys. It's crazy, right? The amount of value that you're going to get from that is insane. Here's the BOS indicator, right? This is TD Smart Money Blocks. This is a break. This is a buy. That was a break. That's a sell, right? I have them off because they clutter the charts, but this is telling you what to do as well. I mean, there's a lot of things here that we have that just it's killing the markets. This is trend bars by itself. No, this isn't. Hold on. Which one did I have on this one? TD countdown, TD bar timer, TD chart, market shift, levels. Oh, TD flip. All right, guys. So this is the TD flip that has not been put out to you guys yet. Okay. Yeah, that's a copied account. That's an Apex account. Anyway, this is the flip, right? So you're trading 1 bar stops. That's all you're doing. So ideally, you're in this for 40 to 60 ticks. You can get runners out of this, but 40 to 60 ticks. So right here, you'd be buying. Your stop would be here, and you would make money. Here, you would be selling. You made money. Buy, got stopped out. Sell, made money. 40 to 60 ticks is usually 1 or 2 1-minute bars. This is a 5-minute time frame. If you bought here, you got paid. If you sold here, you got paid. Anyways, guys, the idea, right? The idea of what I'm doing and what I've been working on and what I've been putting together is making trading simplistic. And it's based off of not did we flip over an EMA, did the RSI do this or do this? No, it has nothing to do with any of that garbage. What it's all based off is price action and order flow, right? That's what that circle is right there. That's what that, are we trapping buyers or are the buyers real? We're trapped here. We got a sell signal, right? Are the sellers real here? Are the sellers real here? Are the buyers real here? Yes. Buy. Boom, right? So these are different than your average indicators that you would buy. And they're not lagging. As you see, they give you buy, sell, real price. And they don't reprint. So what does that mean? You're either going to win or lose the trade, and you're trading 1 or 2 bar stops, and that's it. You don't have to put, like, I put a lot of thought into what I'm doing when I'm trading, but most people, you don't have to do that. I only do that because I've been trading on a professional side for a long time. So what does that mean? I like to mark up my swings. If you don't know how to mark up your swings, I got an indicator that will mark up your swings for you. And it literally will teach you, hey, this is a good setup or this is a bad setup. Right? If we pull up Money Train, let me pull up the Money Train. Look at the Money Train here. Right? Hold on a second. Look at the Money Train here. Money Train has nothing but an oscillator down here that I built. Okay? This sell right here did not work. This buy went up into profit. This sell went into profit. This buy went into profit. Now this is a swing. So if you want to stay in the trade a little bit longer, you can. This is a 1-minute time frame. But there's so many things that will resonate with you as a trader. You know, if you bought this right here, you have a stop here. You make money. You bought this, you got stopped out. Okay, no big deal. Like I said, nothing's 100%. Here's a buy. Here's a sell. This sell did not work. I don't know that I would sell this because we're down here below the 0.19. I probably wouldn't take that one, right? This long would work. That long would work. That long would work. That sell would work. Still down below this. I don't know that I would want to do it. I like the sells when they're up higher, which we didn't get one until down here. I probably need to adjust that sell signal because it's wrong a lot. Yeah, I need to because it's showing the bull side only. Anyway, I could go through and adjust the sell. Oh, here we go. Right? But we can go through and change them out. Anyways, long story short, again, if you're looking to make money and you're not trying to, how do I say this? You're not trying to take advantage of any certain indicator and you're over leveraging and over trading it. If you do that, you're going to get burned. But if you trade with the right risk management, you follow the rules, you should make money most days, right? There's another one here. Let me move this one out of the way, right? This one's not ready. The LVN is not ready. Alright, so guys, this one I'm building out. You guys don't know much about low volume notes and high volume notes, right? I do. They're all based on order flow. And as you see, this shows you your high volume and low volume notes. This is probably more of an on indicator, right? Because he likes these notes. And when I was building this, I was trying to keep him in mind. You got POC on here, right? But anyways, this is a different level of trading. This is huge, right? And it doesn't give you signals back past a certain level. So these levels here are what give me the nodes. And we usually go back and retest those nodes. Now, I'm still working on this one. So I'm not even going to entertain that. Let me just get rid of that there and not show you. But I am building something out for you. Fib swing. We already did that one. Yeah. The micro swing. Yeah, I can pull it up. You want to see the micro swing one? So this is the micro swing here. I'll just let that sink in for a minute. So this gives you your swing. This did not work, right? An A, B, C. It gave you a sell. This is where you're selling. You made some money, but it didn't get to its target, right? 150%. But I mean, if you break down that far, you're putting your stop in profit anyway. And then you got a buy signal here. I don't think this shows you any more than those ABCs that were there. Yeah, you can go out to a 5-minute time frame and it should mark you up a different ABC swing. There it is right there. A, B, C, sell, boom, went to target. So, absolutely. So this is the fibs, right? So if you go to the 5-minute, it's going to mark you up a, yeah, on the 5-minute, it's going to mark you up a macro. On the 1 minute, it's going to mark you up a micro. It's going to show your A. Once your A structure gets broke, then the market changes. Yeah. And of course, you guys already know about the fair value concepts. Short here at the open. Buy here, retest, long. I would not take that short, but if you did at the candle, you still got 40 to 60 ticks. Buy, sell. I'm not selling this, right? We're in a counter trend line. Buy signal, winner. So, again, guys, it's worth trading if you're going to put a one bar, 2 bar stop. You're not going to DCA. You're not going to do all the dumb stuff that I do sometimes. That it's not really that dumb. It's a way of trading, right? Yeah. The who? So the all-in-one, it's not. Yeah, you already know about the all-in-one, but the all-in-one is not. It's not out yet. But yes, it's right here. Right? It's still a C phase. It's still a C phase. Still processing that one. But you have enough tools here. Yeah, you have enough tools here It's on my dresser. What do you need? Oh. Yeah. And then you have the TraderDan PRO, right? This is part of the Pro Series. Anything it's got Pro on the end of it is all part of the Pro Series. So, I mean, when you get a blue signal, that is a sign of a reversal and a C phase. So, that's A, that's B, that's C, and we're swinging to D. That was our trade. That's what we did this morning. It pulls back, pulled back. Now it's trying to get up, right? Now price is up here, right? Yeah. So it gives you buys in the C phase as well, using the trend lines as a space to tell you that the market, if these are going up and these are going up, it's bullish, right? So for somebody that doesn't have the education or the knowledge to trade, you actually have a variety of TraderDan in your pocket. That's how I was building these, right? So when you look at it, you say, well, this is something Dan would do, right? Because it says buy. He built the indicator. It's not based off of, oh, did I cross an EMA? Did I cross the RSI? Did the MACD do this? Or none of that crap is involved in this, okay? So, you know, these are based off of C phases. And you may get into a CC where this says sell, sell. You got to determine, is that a sell or is this a buy? In this case, that C on the short side would not matter because the trend lines are to the upside, telling you that the trend is bullish. You have no way to take a short, right? We didn't short today at all, right? We didn't sell. And there was a reason why. Now, down here, we were in a sell making lower lows and lower highs, right? But once we got here, we pulled back. I took the long down here because we had another indicator that shows order flow that the buyers were buying. So I ignored this. But this could have just went, and I even said it, that eternal volume could come right up into here and stop, or we could retest it and go long. I did say that before it even happened, and it did happen. So anyway, guys, you got a lot of indicators that you can go through, resonate with, find one you like. If you want some direction in the market, you know, when there's days that where the market's just going sideways and we're clueless. There's days where the market's trending and moving. There's days where you're range bound. Yeah, you got a range bound indicator, but it also will help you with the break. The TD range, where is it at? That's the Smart Money Pro. This is the smart money, guys. Again, you find something you like, okay? Find, oh, I got an account I did not trade. Oh, great. It is what it is. You find one you like. So what is this? This is the TD breakout, right? So you break out, you're looking for a short. You break out here, you're looking for a long. You break out here, you're looking for a long. You break out here, you're looking for a short. It's that simple. Right? Where's your stop go? Above the previous high. So this is nothing but a price reading machine, right? This is all price action. So if you like price action, a break of this TD right here, you have a buy. A break of this low down here, you would have a short. Or this one, you would have a short. And these are real times. Break here, retest, long, you ain't got stopped out. Your stop would have been here, below the low. So whatever the HA or the HL is where your stop goes. So if you go long here, you stop below the next HL. Guys, I got videos that tell you how to use these. This is a swing, right? This is made for you to get into the micro swing. There's so many indicators that are here that you have ample opportunity to make money. Use it, get your targets, and stop, right? RSI Pro, I don't like it. Brian loves it. I made this for a guy, Brian, he likes to trade the RSI. So he said, what would you do? I said, well, I used to trade a RSI 2 back in the day. We can recreate it, and I can give you buy sell signals with stop loss. Look at this, right? The entry, stop, target 1, target 2. Entry, stop, target 1, target 2. So this morning, if he was trading this, which he probably was, his entry would have been here after the open, and he would have got target 1 and target 2. Got another buy signal here, your entry here, stop loss is here, you didn't get taken out. You got target 1 and target 2. That's enough money to live on, right? So, yeah, if you like RSI trader, there's the RSI. There's always something there for you if you like it, right? No matter what it is, there's something there that you like. You like 3-bar sweeps, right? If you like trade the sweeps, here's a sweep indicator. What does that mean? You get a green sweep, it's a buy, right? You get a red sweep, it's a sell. A red sweep, it's a sell. That's it. So 3-bar sweep, what does that mean? After 3 bearish bars, if they continue to sweep, you're going to get a signal. After 3 bullish bars, if you get a sweep of the bullish bar, you're going to get a signal. Why is that important? Well, you got to think about it. When you sweep a candle, what happens? You're taking out buyers if the market's going up. And who is buying here? Market makers. So you want to trade with the market makers. You want to trade that long, right? Over here, there's a buy that went up, but didn't continue up. It hit that trend line and went down. Now, with the sweep indicator, you're only wanting to scalp this out. You want to get, 20 ticks, 40 ticks, and that's it. You see how this thing's moving up and down? Price is huge on this thing, right? So, my other charts don't move like this, right? You guys see how this is jumping up and down on price? Because it's registering every tick of the indicator, right? It wants to know that it swept the previous bar. And is it 3 bars? So this is another indicator that you could jump in and make some money with if you want to scalp out the market. So whether you're a scalper, a trend trader, intraday trader, whatever it is you do, I got something there for you. And it's going to help you guide your way of trading. There's no wrong way or right way about trading. It's all about how you see the markets and read the markets. So, well, I think I'm going to walk away, guys. Like, I didn't want to buy the high. I definitely don't want to short. The market shift indicator, yeah, that's the yellow line. You can trade that by itself. So when the market shifts, you're looking to take trades. Do I have, yeah, the market shift indicator. You have a standalone one, and then you have another one that is signals. And I don't know if I have this signal one on a chart. I don't. You want to see them? Yeah. Okay. Let me recreate a new window real fast. Let me do this. Off. Full screen. Let me go in here and take these off. This is what? This has got a lot of, it really don't. So it's got swing dots or TD dots, right? So basically, as these candles start to form out, it builds dots. And if you break through the red one, that becomes resistance or support. So here it was resistance. We broke through, retested support, right? Market shift line is changing with you. That's 3:40 in the morning. I'm not trading at the time. But look at the signals. That's all I'm going to tell you. Look at the signals. That's a win. That's a win. If you take this goes into profit, and then it comes back and takes you out. But if you take that buy signal, that's a win. That's a stop out right there with a sell signal to the downside. Buyers coming in with order flow, that's a long. I would not sell this because you just came off a long, right? Once we break this level, we'd be looking for short. So over here, I mean, you got to really read the market. You can't just say, oh, it says buy, I'm getting in, or sell, it does. If you do, you probably make some money, right? And if you get stopped out, it's good. If you tried to write risk to reward with the stop loss and the take profits, you should end up in the money if you follow through with the way I teach you how to do this, right? But yeah, let's get off of this. Let's go to the signal indicator. I'm just going to delete all these real fast, and then we're going to end this session. I'm just going to show you here. Nothing's on the chart. We're on a 1 minute chart. We're going to go to TD, TD market shift. Hold on. Where are you at? So many indicators, guys, right? I've been busting my butt building these over the years. Here we go right here. 2026 signals. So there you go right there. And those are in real time. So when the market shifts, if it trades above the shift, it's going to be a long. If it closes below the shift, it's going to be a short. Now, why is the shift so important? Well, think about the word. What does the word mean? S-H-I-F-T. No, I'm not talking about a shift where you go work a shift from 9 to 5 or 4 to 2 or, 8 to 12, whatever. That's not what I mean. The shift means it's a shift in the market, meaning price is either shifting to sell off or shifting to go long. The shift always puts you in a C phase. Sometimes you have CC phase. So what does that mean? When you get a buy and a sell signal, that's a C to go long and a C to go short. You got another buy, that's a C to go long. So right here, you're in a C level, A, B, C to go long. Here, we push back into the micro side to go short, and then we close below the market shift. Anybody that knows that I teach the shift, we use this on every indicator, by the way. But if you're trading below the shift, you're out if you're in a long. If you're trading above the shift line, you close your trade, you're out if you're in a short. It's that simple. That's rule 1 and rule 2 on the shift. Rule 1 and rule 2. Trading above the shift line, when it shifts down and you get a buy signal, you're in the long. If it shifts up and you get a sell signal, you're making an ABC swing. You really need to get back above this level if you take that sell side. But if you go, you're still in the long. As soon as we close below, you're out of the trade. You're out of the trade. I would not trade the first sell signal off a high, no. Because you need a pullback to get to short. See how that market shifted up and then the sellers came in heavy? That's what you want. So visualizing the ABC swing here is all part of this to get down to D. Right? So, all right, guys, there's a market shift with the signals. I'm going to turn it off. I don't need another chart up. Again, you have access to all these guys. All you got to do is be the VIP for $25 a month, and you have it, right? You have access to all the indicators, and it's going to help you identify your trades, whether you're a swing trader, scalper, inside trader, day trader, whatever it is you are. You got something there, right? Scalper, you got something there to help you. Order flow is going to be put on there shortly, so everything will be up and up. Look at this C phase, and now we're pushing into, that's a C. And now we're pulling back into the C. We're trapping sellers here. Or do those sellers come back alive? There's a railroad bar on a 5 minute, guys. That's a railroad bar if I ever seen one on a 5-minute. This bar should hold 50%. This bar, I don't like the fact that you have this high and this low and then a pullback. But that is a railroad candle. This should hold 50% of this move. Right? But that should break out. It's pushed down in my gray box for the long. Railroad bar says you're long, but yeah, here it goes. You're getting bid now. You're welcome. All right, guys, I'm going to jump off. I hope it was a little educational for you. I hope you made some money. Trend is up, so I don't know, if you want to try and be selling this, but we know that the market's full of highs and lows, pullbacks. So far, we're not going anywhere off of this. We should hold 50% of that move. So, all right, guys, I'm going to jump off. I hope everybody has a blessed day, and I will see you guys in the morning. We got non-farm payroll tomorrow, so after non-farm payroll, market's going to straighten out. We'll be able to get into some of these trends. Like this was a heavy trend to the downside overnight. Well, it was a pump up first. Right? This was a pump up, and then it went into lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. A lot of sideways action here. We don't like trading that sideways action. We swept the low here at the open. Boom. And then it came back up. Now the market's in a bullish stance, but we're back up in here in that gap area. We can see it just engineer liquidity and just kind of hang out here all day until tomorrow. So I'm not going to take any more trades. I'm just going to walk away. ES is trying to sell off. Yeah, if ES gets below 7,748, we're probably going to see it push down some and sweep those lows. And if that goes, that NASDAQ's going to follow this. Right now it's set up where this can go into an inside swing if it wants to and come down a little lower. But ideally, this is the play because that's what it's been doing. So it's getting nasty. Anyways, I'm going to keep my money. I will see everybody later, guys. Have a blessed day. I will see you guys in the morning. All right, YouTube, as always, if you would hit that like and subscribe button. Being a VIP member is only $25 a month. If you want to do that, that's fine. If not, that's fine too. You can come in and check us out while we're trading. We built out enough indicators that we got enough for anybody and everybody if that's what you want to do. Some people like the indicator, some people don't. So it's all on you, right? So with that being said, hit that like and subscribe button. We got a lot more stuff coming out. I'm building out this channel as we go forward. I appreciate the support, and I will see you guys later. Have a very, very blessed day.